I tell you.
Boy, that is some close racing.
Hey, Ned, the boys just got to have fun.
Yeah, they got to try to get in the Daytona 500.
You see him weaving back and forth down the back straightaway, utilizing...
And here's trouble.
Back straightaway, one in the wall hard, and it catches the 18, puts Bobby Labonte up and over, and that's Brett Bodine's number 11 that got hammered on the outside, apparently into the wall, and Jeff Bodine, his brother's in it as well. You can see 4 cars all snarl as they race back to the stripe. Earnhardt in front, Sterling Marlin across in second, and Dale Jarrett coming across in third.
There's Bobby Labonte out of his car.
Bobby Labonte, as they fought for that 15th position, has to walk away from one after he takes a tumble.
Hey, that's Bobby Hillen in the car 77 down on the inside. It looks like he and Brett Bodine got together. That's where that damage on the right rear of Hillen's car came from. They got together, spun down to the inside. Bobby Labonte is going to come along and try to go on the inside of him. Lake Speed does get by down there, but Jeff Bodine gets caught up in it. So does Kenny Wallace in car number 81. Here comes Bobby Labonte. He's going to hit the Brett Bodine car, roll over on his top, slide down the track on his top, then it'll flip back onto the wheels.
In the second spot. Perfect move by Dale Jarrett. And here comes Terry Labonte right back into it. Sterling stuck in 4th position now. And look at this battle down there.
That's Walker making a move on the bottom side of Sterling Marlin there. He looks like he's going to make the pass there. Coming in. No, he didn't make it. Here comes Sterling fighting back on the outside.
And on the inside, number 22 is in it another time. Take a look at Burton flying up through this field.
And look at that 4 car come up on those guys. He's going to have a head of steam when he catches Dale Jarrett. I believe he'll blow right by him. Besides that, he's mad.
But you see Ward Burton there, his time is not good enough to get him in the race. So he is racing to get in the Daytona 500.
He's in good shape if he can just hold on in that
white flag
area.
Excuse me. Last lap. This is for it. And Bobby Hamilton back to 15th, holding that position to qualify. That is some slugfest.
See Bill Elliott there in the 94 on the bottom side. On the outside, Robert Presley. Just in front of him is Dave Marcus there in the 71 car. Here comes Johnny Benson up. Ooh, here goes.
Passing the grass on this one. Here comes Dale Jarrett. Here comes Sterling Marlin for turn 3.
See Terry Labonte trying on the outside to stay in behind Sterling Marlin as they come off. I believe Dale Earnhardt may win this thing.
And if he does, he's rolled a 7 straight 125s. Coming down for the finish. They make him triple wide to the line. You can give that one to Earnhardt. 7 straight years he's won a 125. When it comes to the rest of it, put up that old line too close to call. We'll wait for the official announcement on that 15th spot. But make no mistake about it, the man in black is back. And he intends to do business in the Great American Race. A look at the final results on this one. And already peeked to the inside on that to try to make it 3 wide. It's wise to pull back in. Take a look at the car that's now on the bubble out here. That is Jeff Purvis. What a class act he is. Won that ARCA 200, climbed out of that car, and said, I've won this for a guy that did more for me than anyone in this game, Neil Bonner.
You see Chuck Bound there in the 95. He's running in 16th spot. Nothing's easy in racing. Believe me, the leaders fight it out, but these guys are fighting just as hard right now for that good starting spot.
Yeah, Chuck Bound's having a great ride in this, and they were having trouble in the earlier part of the week. They've been getting better all the way along. They may make it on time alone.
That's Chad Little in the 97 there trying to move up also. I don't know whether his speed was fast enough to get in or not, but you see him trying to make that move on the bottom there on Chuck Bound as they come out of the corner.
Pulls up a spot. Sterling Cowboy, Chad Little, trying to make it into the 500 out of Spanaway, Washington. Up in front, you've got Urban still in front, dominating this race, and Schrader willing to wait for the lap that makes the difference, as does Morgan Shepherd, and all of a sudden Jeff Gordon's back in it.
And he's right back in it, no doubt, and if he can get up there on the back bumper of his teammate, You have 3 Fords and 2 Chevrolets in this 5-car pack running up front. And they're going to help each other. But when it gets right down to it, buddy, on that last lap, they forget what brand they're driving.
Well, we've already seen what teammates think of each other when it comes to making moves on the racetrack. Believe you me, like I told you a while ago, when it comes down to 5, 6 laps to go, it's every man for himself, no matter who you run for.
Looking each other over. Front to back to front there, Ned.
That's out of each of those cars.
Boy, they're both handling exactly the same. You see right the white line there, that's the apron of the racetrack, and through the corners they have the left front right on that white line.
You sure don't want to get down on that white line, or you're going to take the ride of your life. Right to it. No more, no less. The mark of these champions.
Ernie just sitting there, has not wavered. Looked like at one point it might have been a little bit loose, but I don't know.
Oh, we had contact there almost between John Andretti and Morgan Shepherd.
Morgan had a handful. He had to regroup.
Yeah, he had to back off, and that put him at the back of that pack. But he still has a race car, so.
Little twitchy. Down to the end of this one. Run all the way under green. The Gatorade 125s at Daytona. I consider them 2 of the best races you'll see in the year. There's so much at stake. And because they are so short, you just can't wait. You got to go flat out all the time.
Ken, you see that John Andretti's moved into 4th spot there. He's in position. If anybody makes a move, he might be right there with them.
Now they're coming up on Rusty Wallace here with just a couple more laps to go. He could play a role in this thing because he's running pretty fast and, picking up ground. He'll get out of their way, but who knows?
I would say Ernie Irvin right now is glad to see him up there because that gives him somebody to draft off of. He's pulling away just a little bit on Schrader there.
Right. Yeah, I think that'll help Ernie perhaps more than anybody else as he catches Rusty Wallace.
There's Wallace, about 10 car lengths in front of Ernie Irvin. Wallace, who took a wild ride down pit road about 190 miles an hour after he got tagged. Look at Andretti climb that wall.
That might have been a mistake there. You see Ricky Rudd looking on the inside, trying to get under him. No, he got right back in. That's a very strong race car to be able to pull out a line like that, right back up on the draft car. White flags out.
Pay lap coming up.
Rusty moves down out of the way. He'll let them find it out.
Schrader fades up high.
Schrader's side by side now with the lead car of Ernie Irvin as they come down towards the back straightaway.
And he knows his teammate will go with him.
Andretti takes a look to stay behind Gordon. I thought he was going to come in.
Here comes Ernie back.
And Andretti was about to shoot up there to help Irvin, and Gordon didn't know which way to go.
Into 3, side by side. Ford on the inside, Chevy on the outside. Ernie Irvin leading by about 6 inches. Back comes Schrader. Here they come for the finish. They touch. They come to the line. Ernie Irvin pulls it off. Oh, what a finish for Robert Yates and company. Ernie Irvin and Schrader, 3/4 of a lap side by side. That one will go down in the books.
Now that just comes down to who wanted to win the most then. I mean, he did everything that you could do to win a race. He made contact, everything was just perfect, and man, what a great race.
Photo finish replay, folks. This is how they finished the second Gatorade 125. 5 cars to the line. Andretti closing on the inside. Looks like he may have taken 3rd from Gordon.
I think he did as they crossed the start-finish line.
Well, that is some moment. And we'll be in victory lane with Ernie Irvin to celebrate this incredible comeback. Bulletproof today. The guy they used to call Swervin' Irvin. Not anymore.
Just call him winner. That's what he is.
Can't wait to hear his sentiments when he unbuckles in victory lane.